1. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Waupun Community Center. It's actually evening here. I had called an afternoon game and just kind of didn't switch things out, but I am extremely excited about the game that we've got coming up here between the Waupun Warriors here on senior night and the Milton Redhawks. And we'll talk about each of those teams here. I do have an interview with head coach Nick Tank. I'm going to run my interview. I'm a little bit late, and then we're going to come back and go through some of the information we have. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Once again, senior night here in Waupun. Let's talk a little bit about the visiting team, the Milton Redhawks. Currently 4-12-1 is their record. Head coach is Jim Hessenauer. Leading scorer for the Redhawks is number 16, Ty Johnson. He's got 9 goals so far on the season. Second on the team is number 23, Beckett Johnson. And then behind that, he has 7. And behind that, there's a whole ton of other ones, but most of them had 3 or 4 goals there. Leading in assists is number 16, Ty Johnson as well. He's got 9 assists so far on the season. And and then Franklin Lund, number 27, has 5 assists. Same thing with Brady Burns. That gives your leading point getter for the Milton Redhawks. Number 16, Ty Johnson with 18. Number 23, Beckett Johnson with 8, tied with Brady Burns for 8 apiece. Their goalie, number 1, Alex Jones, will be the starting goalie. He's faced 634 shots. He's saved 575 of those. That gives him a 90.7 save percentage, or a 91%. Goals he's given up is 59. That's good for a 4.21 goals against average. He does have 1 shutout, and his record is 3-9. Team stats here for Milton. They've given up 24 goals in the first period and only scored 9. The second period, they've scored 15 and given up 27, so you are way behind schedule after 2 periods here. In the third period, they've scored 10 and given up 28. They've lost 2 overtime games. They've given up 2 goals in them. The goal differential, 34 for Milton, 81 for their opponents. Again, we'll talk more about some of their special teams as we get to it. I had an interview here with head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Nick Tank. We're going to listen to that here on the Home and Auto pregame show. And we'll be back after we hear from the interview. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer. This game is powered by
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the heat?
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Again, we're getting ready here for the senior night here. I think that looks a little bit better here. I changed a little bit of the camera. I'm swinging this over here on the Home and Auto pregame show. Got to turn off some things, so just bear with me as I try and get everything situated. There is no halftime. That should be off. And I got to get rid of the intermission because that should be off. And there we go. Had a chance to talk to head coach Nick Tank. We'll put that on here while the Zamboni is going around the ice to get things ready here for the introductions. Here's the head coach for the Waupun Warriors, Nick Tank.
Welcome back to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Waupun Warriors boys hockey team, Coach Nick Tank. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hey, glad to have you again, and I do really appreciate that Radio Plus is making the coverage a few more games this year, so it's great to see that. And you guys have had a pretty decent season. Last time I was at the rink, we played against Fox Cities, and I believe it was Parents' Night. Talk to me a little bit about how that game went.
Yeah, so it was Parents' Night, and our kids performed pretty well. We got the victory 7-2. It was a lot of unselfish play. I felt it was one of our better games. There was good puck movement, good communication. And like we've said throughout the whole season, if you want to beat a Badgerland team, you have to work together, you have to play together, you have to use your teammates, and you got to finish at the net. And we were able to do all of those things. So I was happy to see that, proud of the guys' performance.
Pretty important win for you as far as Badgerland Conference.
Yeah, it's kind of solidified our spot as getting a home tournament game. So that was huge. The kids were fired up about that. So we're looking forward to hosting.
And then last night, you guys traveled to Anago, and understand that things didn't go as planned.
It wasn't exactly how we would have scripted it. So we played our game on Tuesday. We had a pretty strong practice following that. The kids had good energy. And then I don't know exactly where it all kind of unraveled, but we had 9 of our varsity players get a stomach bug, and they missed school Thursday and Friday. So we went up to Anago with 4 varsity kids and 0 of our starting defense. And, I was actually, the score might not reflect exactly the performance you'd expect your coach to say you want to have, but I was proud of some of those kids. A lot of JV kids went out there and got their first ice time for varsity, and they performed pretty well. So I was proud of them. They did a good job. It was 1-1 after the second period. And Anago's got a couple of kids that can score. They have the leading point scorer in the state, and right. Couple of times some of our younger defensemen lost track of him on the ice, and kid like that, he's going to finish if he gets the puck with space, and he did. But for the most part, I mean, we outshot them. If you looked at the sheet of ice at the end of the game, it was more tore up in their end. So I was pretty happy with the performance. We just lacked the ability to finish at the net.
Excellent. So actually, and what I wanted to compliment you on, you've done a nice job all year of getting your freshman skaters in whenever you can, to get them some experience, and it really has made a difference with that third line getting a chance out there.
Yeah, I mean, those kids were able to go out there, and third line was second line, first line last night, right. And they competed all night and they battled. And I feel like if we counted the shifts they won versus the shifts they lost, maybe they got outscored a little bit, but in terms of working the puck around and having good hockey play, they did a good job.
Excellent. Talk to me about tonight. Tonight is senior night, Coach. How many seniors, and what's up for the rest of the night?
Yeah, so senior night tonight, we have 5 seniors, 5 player seniors, and then a couple of managers that are seniors that'll get recognized, so 7 total. But so it should be a good night. I think those kids are super fired up for the game. They're ready to go. I hope everyone's rested up and maybe feeling a little bit better. It's tough to know coming off something like that, if you haven't been able to get a lot of substance in your body, how you're going to respond when you go out there and try and bring it from 0 to 100. But we'll see. It should be a good game. We're playing Milton. I think it's a game where we can go out there and we can do some of the things that we're trying to do. And if we, if we play like we did last Tuesday or this past Tuesday, I like our chances. But if we play like that against anyone, I like our chances.
Talk to me a little bit about the Dentistry of Wisconsin coach's interview. What's going to make you smile tonight?
I would say maybe those couple of those seniors scoring a goal. This is when we scheduled it, it was thought to be their last potential home game, but we performed well enough to host that Badgerland game. Hopefully we perform well enough to win the right to host the playoff game, but potentially their last regular season home game, last chance to play in their venue. So I hope those guys can go out there and perform and, just make everybody proud.
And I would say that watching them, most of them have done an excellent job. In fact, I'd say all of them have known their role and they've done an excellent job so far. And it's been fun to watch. So it always gets emotional towards this time because you never know when your last game is, though I think it's 2 weeks or so before the playoffs actually start for the WIAA.
Yep. Yeah. So it'll be a tough end of the year. This group is a freshman group that I started with, and they're a great group of kids, very respectful. It's been real fun. It's been a fun 4 years. So just hoping the best for them tonight and for their future.
All right. How about the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Injury Report? How is the injuries on the team?
So injuries, we're looking pretty good. I did mention earlier in the interview, we had a couple of those guys with that stomach bug, stomach flu. So we'll see how they're feeling. They're ready to go. Like I said, a couple times prior in interviews, was a pretty resilient bunch. So, and I feel like if you're going to be a Waupun hockey player, you kind of have to, because there's not a whole lot of room for you to lose too many guys. We don't have the numbers to keep filling. So, I think they'll be ready to go.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to add here on the Home and Auto pregame show?
I just hope everybody gets down to the community center to support the seniors tonight. Give them a good farewell send-off. We'll have a couple more games, but they're going to have their posters up and everything. So look forward to seeing you all there. It should be a good night for hockey.
Thanks a lot, Coach, for joining me here on the Home and Auto pregame show. We'll be back after these messages. This has been Jeff Sauer here with RP Sports.
Broxma Electric of Waupun. See, Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your state of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. See Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. It is...
I'll come back. Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center here as we get ready here for the starting lineups here on the Home and Auto pregame show. You heard Coach Tank talk about it. Let's talk a little bit about his team while we're waiting for those starting lineups here. You've got the leading scorer for the Waupun Warriors, number 9, Mason Holtz. He's done his job all year. He's the assist leader, second in assists, and he's done that for the last 2 years, but he's done an amazing job here as a senior coming here on senior night. And we're going to get ready here for the starting lineups. Hayden Reeder, number 12, has 12 goals on the season, and number 15, Jonas Buckles, and number 18, Nate Batzler, with 9 apiece. We're going to go. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to go to the Red Hawks here. Is going to start in goal will be number. I thought I had that loaded up here, so I must not have. My apologies. I'm going to grab it as quick as I can. I'm just going to list them off instead. So here we go. It'll be at one, defense will be number 18, Ryan Radloff. The other defenseman is, I don't have that one marked here, so I guess I'm going to have to go to my slide. Boy, I really apologize, folks. What's most important, obviously, is that we get our Waupun Warriors here. So I'm going to see if I can get them uploaded here in a hurry. I was scrambling around to try and get that, so... It is senior night, so we are going to be starting all seniors tonight. Number 8, one defense, Cade Hartrink, a senior. At other defense, number 18 will be Nate Batzler, a senior. I know he's going by numerical order, but you typically go by your defenseman starting and then your offense. So at center will be number 9, Mason Holtz. At one forward will be number 10, Keegan Zimmerman. And the other forward, number 22, Lucas Kubasha, our foreign exchange student who's done an amazing job here playing some hockey. I hope he's enjoyed it. And in goal, our only junior will be number 40, Blake Kolker. Again, it's Hartrink, Batzler, Holtz, Zimmerman, Kubasa, and Kolker for head coach Nick Tank. We're going to step aside. We'll be back after this.
Chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen, but you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've of course got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warming up here, of course, sporting events. It is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team, and hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there, but we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badger game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center here. I did say that I would make sure that I got the starters listed here for the Red Hawks here on the pregame as we're getting ready. The national anthems are complete. At one defense is number 5, Gavin Vogel, a senior for the Red Hawks of Milton. The other defenseman will be Rylan Radloff, a junior. At center will be number 12, Brady Burns. He is also a junior. At 1 forward will be number 16, Ty Johnson, leading scorer and leading assist maker, a senior. Number 20, Jackson Brandel, a junior, and in goal will be the senior, Alex Jones, for head coach Jim Hessenauer. And we're getting ready here to drop the puck, and we have here at the Waupun Community Center here on senior night. Puck is down in the offensive zone, trying to work it around. That's going to be trying to pick up some of the numbers. I'll get used to the jerseys here. I believe that's number 22. That's Jackson Brandel. Shot towards the net. Good save there by Blake Coker. Down low, battling in the corner. I got Big Nate here on the individual camera too, so I'm going to test that out and make sure that is all working as that we had expected it to. Had a couple of just a few moments, and also you know what you're supposed to do there, put stuff into the chat. Blake Coker trying to rearrange his net, must have slid off the moorings, and that's going to be an icing, and we're going to get a face-off. Let's see what Big Nate's got for us. Nope, not there this time. As it's going to come down here as a face-off here. I got to reset my instant replay too. That one I cannot do. I got to do that one on the fly, which is unfortunate, but we'll get her set up here. Coming back to live action here. Face-off down in the zone. Won there by the Waupun Warriors. Wrapped around, that's going to be Chase Beam who picks it up. Lukasz Kubasa, number 22 for the Warriors, battling up against the boards. Trying to see who he's battling with. That's number 20. Austin Schumacher for the Red Hawks. Trying to get it broke out. Waupun had a game last night in Anago. 2-hour travel, and then there were actually a lot of kiddos out. You heard Coach Tank talk about that. They were out ill the last couple of days. Thursday and Friday, a flu bug happened to go through the team. I mean, it just wiped them out. I think he said there was 3 varsity players who went on the trip to Antigo, and it showed on the scoreboard, although he said he was impressed with the freshmen, and the freshmen seem to do pretty well that are out here. We'll talk about when they hit. In at center is going to be number 20, Hayden Reeder. To his left will be Mason Holes. Defense on the side will be Cade Hartrink. And on the other side is that's Dylan Pribino. Held in there nicely by Hartrink. Comes down from behind. Breaking it out is number 8. That's going to be Jack McMillan. Comes all the way down, no icing. Dylan Pribino gets there first. Got 2-person forecheck coming in on him, though. Hartrick was coming around to help. Pribino with it. Bakes it off of the boards and gets a breakout coming this direction, putting down the hammer. That looks like that is number 20, Hayden Reeder. Slams on the brakes, waiting for somebody to crash to the net. A little bit of help there by Ryan Bradloff wrapping around and holding him in the zone. Nice hustle there by Pribino to get there. Nate Botzler picked it up there, gives it over to Mason Holtz, the captain on the team. That's going to be an icing as that's going to go down, and perfect time for me to talk about my pet peeves that I have, and one of those pet peeves is the fact that there's no consequence for icing when you make that mistake. And again, icing, remember, is when it's past at least 2 lines that are in the center. So you got blue, red, blue. So if it goes red, blue on either direction, you're going to have an icing that's going to be called. 14:46 here in the first period. Nice move there coming around the dot. Dylan Pribino skating it. He's got on this side Lukasz Kubasa. Dropped. Oh, that was Jonas Buckles. I apologize, Jonas. Good hustle there. I didn't see it. I was wondering why Dylan would be skating all the way from end to end. But that's Jonas, and Jonas certainly can do it. Stuck on the back of the net. Nope, by the King Manufacturing. Lukasz with it. Gets it over, and a great active stick there by number 5, Gavin Nagel, I believe that was, for Milton to stop this pass coming out. Chase Beam steps in, and he says hello to number 16, Ty Johnson. And I don't think Ty Johnson realizes how big Chase Beam is. And now Jonas Buckles with a cheap shot catches the back up against the bench on that check and is able to get back up and head to the box. Thank goodness, because that could have been something nasty there for Jonas. 14:01 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. All tied at 0 right now. Hustling to get after it as the captain Mason holds on the senior night here. Dylan Pribino steps up nice to hold. Got to pick up and see what I'm getting from Big Nate on the camera shots here every once in a while. We'll see if he's going to stick with it as he's down there battling in the corner. That's a good camera shot there by Big Nate. Back up top. Nate Batzler goes in there to try and put a little bit of pressure on Rylan Ratloff. Comes back into the neutral zone. All the way there was number 8, Cade Hartrink. And flashing the leather and getting the save for the first save is Alex Jones, the goalie for Milton Redhawks. How's your view over there, Cam?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. I've got Cam Hatcher here running a camera for me. First time here at the Waupun rink. Oh, that one just ricocheted off of Jones. I'm hoping he'll enjoy this opportunity here to see this fast-paced game. It's wrapped around. Zimmerman trying to get some pressure in there. Oh, that one went right underneath his stick. Chipped off of the glass. Trying to beat the freshman Jacob Kerner. Chase Beam puts it back into the neutral zone, forcing the Redhawks to come back, and they got an odd man rush coming back this way. On the outside is Zimmerman. Look, couldn't get the stick out there was Jonas Buckles. Tied up, a nice defensive play. Played perfectly. You let the goalie take your shooter, and on the backside, you make sure your defenseman covers that passing lane and picks up the guy on the backside to not get that backdoor tip. Skating was number 27, Franklin Lund. Turned over. That's Cade Hartrink. He's also the other captain for the team. Comes back into the neutral zone. Picking it up, there's going to be Mason Holtz. He was reading back. He looks, turns around the defense, has it beat, and loses an edge with some help. And there the arm is up on the official. And they're going to pull Coker. The goalie gets off, try and get the extra attacker. No, instead, they get the whistle after Mason was taken down, turning the corner by the defense. And having a seat in the sin bin is going to be number 27. That's going to be Franklin Lund. And now we're going to see what the Waupun Warriors can do on their power play. On the season, the Waupun Warriors, 29.3% execution. Great percentage on the power play here. At 12:03, number 27 having a seat. And I think it was a trip. It could have been called a hook. But again, Waupun setting up their power play. Oops, that's going to squirt into the neutral zone, forcing everybody to go back and tag up. So Cade Hartrink hustles back, gets it over to Chase Beam. Nice pass right on the stick in stride. Couldn't hold it. Was Hayden Reeder. That comes through the center. Not ready for it was Nate Batzler. That doesn't happen now. This is not the team I saw play on Tuesday, and Coach will talk about. You heard him talk about that. They were so unselfish. Tape-to-tape passes and working the puck beautifully as a team. Right now they don't quite have that gel. Now could it be because they're not feeling well? Definitely could be. Cade Hartrink, the senior, cross-ice pass. Get it over to Mason Holtz. He's going to quarterback from down below. Gets it out to Hayden Reeder. Reeder swings it back out again to Hartrink. Back over to Reeder. He's going to cut into the slot. Makes a couple of moves. Gets bumped. And a reset. Come back over to Reeder. Tries to get it over to Chase Beam. He does shoot. Good shot there. And Mason Holtz fires and a good cover. Alex Jones looking solid right now in net. Great save and get in the whistle.
Really see why he's got a 90.7 save percentage.
Yeah, super solid there for the senior. I'm going to play a little bit with here and see if I can get a little bit better color. I'm not liking what I'm showing you guys here, so we'll see if we can change that. It didn't save it. That's why I didn't like what it was looking like. Playing around from behind, right into the slot, and again, sticks were tied up. Sitting in there was Lukasz Kubasa, along with, I think that's number 16, Camden Flagner. Thanks to all the 32 of you computers that are logged on here. You know what your job is. You got to get into that YouTube chat. We've got a couple already. Lukasz tried to fire. Great memorial, I'm going to say, but that's not what I'm trying to think here, is a great recognition here for Lukasz's Czech Republic. They played his national anthem here tonight, which I think was a great touch. 3 seconds and 2, and that's going to do it. Skating back the other way. Up off of Coker. The Redhawks took advantage right away and now coming back with speed. This is Mason Holtz. Gets around the one defense, fires right into the belly again of Alex Jones. And Jones on the save. Love the up and down action here of the hockey. The speed is just so incredible. And that's, I think, why I've fallen in love with this sport so much. And again, we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the intermissions. Waupun with it. Holding it in is Mason Holtz. Squirts off a couple of skates, and it's going to go over to Chase Beam. Beam cross-ice pass, gets it over to Bassler. Tried to get it deep, could not. Comes right back at him. That one hammered in there that time by Cade Hartrink. Couldn't get it. Good active stick on the back check by Hayden Reeder. Shot in and getting on top of it and understanding his job was to get that whistle so that his guys could change. It was a great play there by Blake Coker, the goalie for Waupun. Missy Holt says, go Warriors, and our senior nephew, Mason. Yeah, good luck, Mason. I hope that you have an opportunity here to score. Coming back here to live action. Again, just make sure you're putting some stuff in the chat. These kids, the kids from Milton are going to go back home. They're going to be waiting on that bus ride or individual car rides, and they're going to watch. Hopefully not while they're driving, if they're driving. Nice job there by Blake Coker. That is not his specialty, going out and stopping it so you can see what he was working on after we talked to him a little bit on Tuesday. Good work there. It helps so much with his defense. Coming right back to the stick, Lukasz Kubasa was trying to hit Jonas Buckles coming across and didn't quite get it. Getting back on side, that's going to be dumped down low by Dylan Pribino. Keegan Zimmerman trying to get there, holds the wall nice, holds it in, and then has it taken away by number 27, Franklin Lund for the Red Hawks. Drop down low, comes off of the dasher. Picked up there by Hayden Reeder. Reeder makes a move, gets it over to Keegan Zimmerman. Zimmerman drops it down low, and Mason Holtz is going to go in on the forecheck. Gets there, but not in time. The Red Hawks again chipping it off of the boards. And a nice hold there by Nate Batzler. Hustle play there by Reeder. Oh, great stick by Milton. Backhand chance, and it goes in! Nate Batzler on senior night puts one through the wickets of the goalie. And a great celebration there. Hard working Nate Batzler with the goal. Gotta love it. For Waupun at 8:02. I couldn't quite pick up who had the assist. We'll pick that up from the announcer tonight. Jason Landell is doing that for us tonight. Scotty had other plans, and he does a fantastic job. Didn't get a chance to pick up Big Nate there yet. And we're back to live action. Oh, a whole combination of seniors there. Number 20, Hayden Reeder, and Mason Holtz with the assist. So Holtz and Bassler on senior night on the score sheet. Here in that first period, great work there. 1-0 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. And just loving it. You know, I had a chance. I did also the senior night for the girls today, or senior afternoon at 12:30. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out for a victory for them. So I'm hoping that I didn't jinx this and that's going to happen here. But nice job there by Keegan Zimmerman. Sticking the way. He's got a lead pass right on the stick, nailing Jonas Buckles. Jonas fires into the trapper. And you can see with a good goalie like this, they're not going to keep those cheap shots tonight like they've had before where the guys have been off pipe. He is right on his angles, and he's challenging out at the top. Even though he's not super tall, he does enough to fill up the net in there. So good save there. Jonas will have to work a little bit harder into the slot. There's one that he could have had that chance for. As that was Dylan Pribino actually crashing. Coker plays it, gives it over to Cade Hartrink. Moves it from out of the corner, comes back out. Hayden Reeder loses it there. Has a little bit of help to come back in. Pitchforked in there by Mason Holtz. Little backhand there. Nice read there. Nate Batzler has it. Shot it. It's in the back of the net. Nate Batzler twice strikes and scores. And look at the celly for Nate Batzler. Great job for the Waupun Warriors. And the goal by Nate Batzler again. What a senior night he's having so far. And we're not out of the first period. 6:25. Batzler, I cannot think of who picked that off there. I mean, he did a perfect job. I don't know if that'll be an assist or not because I think he ended up picking up a loose puck in the high slot. But wow. We'll see what Mr. Landau has to say. Unassisted is the goal. That's what I thought. And a good job there by Blake Coker to eat up the puck and get the whistle. Here at 16-15. All right, congrats to Nate Batzler. I didn't have a chance to talk to him last time because the Warriors had done so well as a team. I wanted to grab a couple of kiddos I hadn't talked to and a chance to put them out there. Waupun trying to get it out of their zone. Chip free. Nice hold there by number 18, Rylan Radloff. Jacob Kerner, the freshman, goes to pick it up along with, nice job there, filling in, and a good job by Blake Coker working with Chase Beam, I believe that was in there. Chase was one of those I know that talking to my wife who had a chance to talk to Chastity Beam at school, said that Chase was one of those that just was every 30 minutes was not be able to keep anything down. Up into the netting, we'll have a face-off coming down here. See if we can pick up what Big Nate's throwing out there right now. It looks like the good camera view that he's got there. I also got that goal cam here that I should have had set up. Battling to pick it up. Shot. And behind Blake Coker, went through the 5-hole, but ricocheted to the corner instead. Winds up, that's off of the pad, ricocheted hard to the wall. Waupun trying to get it out of the zone, but the Redhawks are game and trying to hold it there. And it looks like we've got a penalty that's going to be called roughing for Waupun's number 8, Cade Hartring. So Cade, a senior, he's on the score sheet, but I don't think that's where he wanted to be. Here at 5:40 with a rough. Going to have a seat in the sin bin. Waupun on the penalty kill, 82%. Again, we talk about the numbers are 25-75, and again, they're higher than typical, and they do a great job. They've only given up 9 goals on the penalty kill out of 50 chances. And here comes a shorthanded opportunity. Mason, shot into the back of the net in the corner. Mason holds, picks the spot, and he's getting a celebration by his teammates up against the glass. And I already missed it there on the instant replay. Got going to say hi to his colleagues over there on the bench. Nice work. Again, this has been one of the strengths of the Waupun Warriors. Mason has really, really dialed things in here in the last couple of weeks, and it's so great to see for him. Shorthanded goal. Unassisted. Pick the pass, run it all the way through the zones, and get in there and pick the corner right up over the trapper of the goalie, Alex Jones. And we're sitting at 3-0 here, and still 5:15 left in the first period on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. The Warriors have done such a great job, and I talked with Coach Tank about this. On their penalty kill, they put so much pressure on you. They take the puck away, they get in those passing lanes. Coming in that's Lukasz Kubasa. He's going to come in and put pressure right there, and he takes it away behind the net. And then they are forced to try and make some decisions, and they can't get it out. And it's nothing, it's just that the teenage brain. And we actually saw this even when the boys were playing juniors in Thief River Falls. The pressure that they would put on their penalty kill, not give them a chance to think and set up. And right there's a takeaway by Jonas Buckles. And the Redhawks all coming back to trying to get back into help. Dylan Pribino pops it free. Nice stick check there by Jonas Buckles. He's got some room, works it in, eating some time, tries to pitchfork it, but what his goal right now is obviously is to kill time. And look there's 4 Redhawks down there trying to get the puck away from one Warrior. And it just ain't working. Rims around, back behind the King Manufacturing logo once again. It's going to be picked up there by number 5, Gavin Nagel. Turning it is number 18, Rylan Ratloff, and pressure this time coming by Mason Holtz. And the penalty will be killed off here, and a takeaway by Hayden Reeder. And that's going to squirt through the zone, and the penalty is over. And I think they didn't get a single shot. Did you see one, Cam?
Didn't see a single shot. That's what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Great work there by the Waupun Warriors. And they just, again, like I said, Hayden Reeder with a shot. Put it on the ice, waiting for that rebound. It came there, but couldn't get it quite to Botzler. He centers and cleared by the captain. Trying to see what number that is. That's number 5 again. That's Gavin Nagel. Rubs captain to captain there. Up against the boards. Dylan Pribino pinches. And it normally would be dangerous, but one of the things the Waupun Warriors do as well, and mainly against teams that they really feel like they are more dominant with, they will come and back check hard and help cover any offensive zone attack. Chipped against the boards. That's going to be an icing. And again, that bugs me to no end, even though it was on the Warriors, but just don't like it. See if I can switch there and take a look at Blake Coker enjoying himself this evening. Faceoff's going to come down to his Trapper side. And we'll be here right here on that faceoff. We can't see where Big Nate is right now. Oh, he's over on the other end. Oh, no. We got a pole right in the way. Dang, I didn't even think about that, Cam. Faceoff, you can see, look at him tracking the puck really well there for Blake Coker. It's put up against there. Shot, that's going to go wide. Coker's going to readjust faster than I can swing my camera. And coming back with it as the Waupun Warriors in the neutral zone. Keegan Zimmerman drops it down low. One of the seniors here for the Waupun Warriors. Lukas Kubasa. Would be great to see Lukas if he'd been able to find a goal tonight. Steps in, stops the attack. It's going to be swung there by number 13. That's Jacob Kerner once again for the Warriors. Number 4, Chase Beam. And that's going to go through the arm. And the defenseman, Chase Beam, with the goal. Getting it underneath the arm of Alex Jones. And a great celebration there for Chase Beam. I cannot remember who chipped it to him. I thought it was Jacob Kerner, but I can't be certain for 100%, so we'll wait to see what happens here. Again, great work. That's one thing we cannot let happen here from the students section. We don't say that type of stuff to the goalie, so I hope some parent will make sure they jump in. Otherwise, I'll do it because my son was a goalie, and sometimes you just have those days, right? Well, look at that. Beam from Kerner. I guess I did see it right. And again, just like that, the zone time for the offense of the Warriors is like 4-1, I'm guessing, Cam.
I'd say you're right. They're Red Hawks not getting a lot of shots on goal.
Yeah, they can't even get it down in the zone. Now here they come, but watch this. Cade Hartrink is going to come all the way from behind and catch up to Ty Johnson, their leading scorer. Good cut there by Jackson Brandel, but he couldn't settle it down. From the defense, saw it and dropped. But Blake Coker playing way out. That's so great to see. Botzler looking for the heady. Oh, just missed it. A hat trick here in the first period would have been something. Reeder drops it into the corner, gives a chance for Derek Pribino to come out, one of the freshmen. Botzler with it, looks. He's got Reeder and on the backside, sitting right there was Hayden Reeder. Looking. He shoots from the top of the crease. Sitting there on the backside was Derek Pribino and couldn't quite finish. Jacob Kerner, another freshman, pinches it in. Also joining out there is Hunter Fromholz for the Warriors. What a game we're having here. Coming in there is Camden Flagner. He hustles. Oh, great centering pass. Just couldn't quite get it through. Redhawks grab it. Blake Coker's going to take it. Calling for it is Lukas. Cutting through the center. Good pass there. Oh, just lost an edge. I can't see who that is over there. I think that was Hunter Fromholz who lost an edge. And at the whistle, a shot in on Blake Coker, but not before the damage has been done by the Waupun Warriors here in the first period. Not sure when they're going to talk about the seniors here. I didn't, not 100% sure when they are going to do that recognition, but we certainly are going to join them, and I'll share what they've got here. See what Big Nate's got going here. Oh, I didn't think he had that many saves, but okay. 9 saves for Blake Coker, 9 for 9 in the first period. 12 for 16 for Alex Jones. Again, he's run into a huge buzzsaw here. Them, the Waupun Warrior offense. Big Nate, you can't do that to me. Picking it up. Removing the nets so they can Zamboni. And it looks like some of the seniors are coming back out here, so we'll stay right here and we'll have a cam zoom in on some of those seniors that are coming back out here. You can see the back right now of Mason Holt. So I got to grab my stuff here. I'm hoping people who couldn't get down here today are able to see what's taking place here on the live stream. I'm a little hopped up, I think, here. A little excited for the Waupun Warriors hockey team offense.
I can understand why. This is for my first high school hockey game, and not having a lot of experience with hockey, this is fun stuff. Great to see Waupun coming out and taking care of business, too. Especially on senior night. You always love to see that.
Yeah.
Athlete or not, always love to see somebody winning on their senior night.
Yeah, so if you haven't been down here for a senior night, Nate's trying to get a little closer here, so we'll be bouncing back and forth between your two cameras here. But we're going to read what Mason Holtz, he's the first one that's there. I don't know how they put this stuff together. I can't seem to find Mason's information here, so I don't know how oh, there it is. So Mason, number 9, a senior here, right there in the center. He always puts his skates on for the first time when he was 2. Played cross ice and has been a forward ever since. His favorite thing about hockey is the close relationships he's made with his teammates and coaches. Most embarrassing hockey moment was Pee Wee scoring on his own goalie. Stuff happens like that. He would like to thank all of his former coaches. That's Justin Landel, Brett Grant, Corey Buckles, Coach Tank, as well as his family for always supporting him, and Brad DeBoer for sharpening skates. After high school, Mason plans on attending college to earn a business degree and play baseball. Who did they say?
I couldn't hear him.
Should be, if it's going in order, it's going to be Keegan Zimmerman, I'm guessing. A good fan section here for Keegan. I'm trying to find all these numbers. I don't quite have it in order. So I believe that's who he's talking about. So it'll be the guy next to him is Keegan. Yep, right there, number 10. Started playing hockey at age 4. He did not like the push carts and taught himself to skate by the second practice. He's always had many memorable moments, but his favorite was when they played against Beaver Dam. I was checked in the middle of the ice. My helmet cut me between my eyes, blood on the ice. I ended up having to leave and get stitches. Wow, okay. To the underclassmen, pay attention in school, get your work done, work hard at practice, and always keep your head up. So Keegan would like to thank the coaches throughout the years, and a special big thank you to Brett Grant. So of those that do not know, Brett Grant has coached Bantams here for years. And just did it, and right now he's battling some cancer that he's trying to fight. So I'm glad to hear these shout-outs here. So I'm going to see who else is out there. It's got to be
Batzler.
Number 18, Nate Batzler. Winning state as a squirt, I heard that part here. He's having a night here on senior night. One of the other captains. Started playing hockey when he was 4 and has played wing. His favorite thing about hockey is the pace of the game and making memories off the ice. And again, you will hear boys talk about this over and over, and families talk about it over and over as well, that what they love is the weekends that they get away with their team, as they usually pick a place to do an overnight every year for each season. And it's nothing more to help build some camaraderie than that, and you build some special things. Nate's words of wisdom for underclassmen is take every moment that you can because it goes by faster than you think. Nate wants to thank his whole family, especially mom and dad, for always pushing him. and allow him to do what he likes the most. He'd also like to thank all of the coaches he had over the years. Lastly, he would like to recognize Brad DeBoer for all of the skate sharpening he does for the team. After high school, Nate Bassler plans on attending Moraine Park Technical College for electrical power distribution and hopes to get a job as an apprentice lineman. Next in line should be number 22, I think. That's going to be Lukasz Kubasa. I don't see Lukasz out there. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's on the end, but I don't know if he was able to fill out a sheet, but they were reading from it, so they must have. So let's talk about Lukasz, the first foreign exchange student that really knew how to play hockey. From the Czech Republic. Favorite thing about hockey is playing with sports he loves. Most memorable moment was winning the pink-out game, and that was an incredible game for the team that they had there. His advice is never give up. He would like to thank all of his new teammates and coaches, and after high school, Lucas plans to attend college and major in business. So I don't think that they were talking about Lukasz. Maybe he'll be last. They might have been talking about some of the managers because they do also have some really incredible managers, too, on the team.
I think they were doing Hartgrink.
Oh, how did I jump out of order there? So Cade Hartring. So I'm not sure how they're going this. Now it was Lukasz, but I did talk about Lukasz already. But I do want to give the recognition also and see if those managers will come out here. It must have been red night because that's what looks like what the students are seeing red. And the two managers over on the bench are also wearing red. And one of the things you don't get to see by doing this here, but over on the far side when you first came in, you saw maybe a little bit of it, Cam, is that the posters that they put up together of all of their hockey memories, and having one trifold usually isn't enough for the boys because they've got so many pictures with family and friends. So Lukasz Kubasa wants a major in business. So welcome to Lukasz, and congrats here on senior night. So here's the senior managers. See if they'll come out here on the ice. Hopefully they will. So let's see what they got going here. Kirsten Sistma has been a manager for a year. Biggest thing she'll miss about being in hockey is the fist bumps, water fights with Emily on the bench in between periods, and especially when the little kids are cheering us on from the stands, and getting Coach Grant involved. And she plans to attend MPTC in Fond du Lac and take part in their radiology program. And the other one is Emily Doji. I think that's pronounced correctly, I hope. She's been doing this for 4 years, and again, they've talked about the celebration that they have as managers, and then loves the bus ride karaoke and snagging all of the grants' money to get snacks. MPTC to major in cosmetology, and Big Nate's got to make his sick there. So switching back there, she's going to major in cosmetology with a minor in healthcare administration. So again, congratulations to the Waupun Warriors, and I do want you to follow here Brett Pribino. We talk about this over and over that this is a volunteer association, and it is. These people don't get paid that are out manning the nets, out helping with the doors, down in the score box, ran around that Zamboni, but Brett Pribino has produced some of the best ice in the state of Wisconsin, and you talk to anybody who's played in Waupun here, and they will tell you exactly the same thing. We're going to step aside here as we hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back here, and we'll give a recap. You can see that there's 5 minutes still left on the clock here, but there'll probably be a little bit more time than that. It takes about 7 to do a good Zamboni job. So you've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
You think it's chilly in here? Where's the heat?
What about the meat?
Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new Coleman furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
She's cold in there, hey. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know. Where's the heat?
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Let's get a quick review here. Zamboni still has a couple of passes left. They'll never get done in 118, and Brett Pribino doesn't want to because he wants to create some good ice. It is warm in here, so let's see if they'll take the time to allow the ice to set up, because that's usually one of the other big bugaboos. Let's take a look here at the first goal scored at 8:02, so it did take a long time to get things rolling here for Waupun, but after they got rolling, things just continued to flourish. Nate Batzler with the first goal, the assist to number 20, Hayden Reeder, and the secondary to Mason Holtz. So Batzler and Holtz on the scoreboard here with points on senior night. That's 6:25. Nate Batzler unassisted with the second goal of the night. A great job there again. He just was getting the goalie to move and picking some corners and doing a nice job there. 5:34 after the penalty by Cade Hartring. So Cade got on the score sheet as well. Probably not the way he wants to, but at 5:40 he's called for a rough. Mason Holtz says, "I got your back." And at 5:34, puts in a short-handed goal unassisted. A beautiful read, picks it up, slams it in, and Mason has got speed for days and can skate pretty much with anybody out there. And he buries one in the back into the net, unassisted. It's now 3-0. Number 27 gets called for a trip. That's Franklin Lund from Milton. Gets called for the trip. The Warriors get their power play rolling, but could not score on the power play as period starts to come to a close at 1:56 left on the clock. Scoring, number 4, Chase Beam, with the assist to Jacob Kerner. So the two underclassmen putting a combination together and doing a nice job there of getting their names on the score sheet as well. Right, that goal, Cam, shot there. I just wish I wasn't, again, I didn't pay attention, Cam. But tell me, what's your first experience here?
Well, like you said, that it took a while for things to get going there. But, man, once Waupun got that first goal in, they just couldn't be stopped after that. This is exciting stuff. I love this. I've always enjoyed watching hockey. Didn't grow up with it, you know. Didn't get the Carolina Hurricanes until a little later in my life.
Yeah.
Fortunate enough to go see a few of their games. Still learning a lot about it, but, man, I'm happy to be here. This is fun stuff. Nothing better than high school sports on the weekend.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And most people don't really understand the speed of this. Now, this is high school hockey. Understanding. Oh, hi! Mary is here in person. No wonder she wasn't posting stuff out there. I was wondering what happened. And it's glad to see Mary coming here from Fond du Lac, Keegan Zimmerman's. I think it was aunt. It might be grandma, but I can't remember for sure. But she is our number one fan, and I'm going, wow, there's only 2 things posted out there. Cannot believe it. But it's so great to have her here in person, so I would love that. You can see the referees trying to set the nets. That's the horn for the teams to come on out here onto the ice. And can't think of what I was going to say before. Oh, the speed of the game. This is just high school hockey, and they're flying up and down. Pros, unreal. If you can get at ice level for the pros, you will not believe how fast this game is. And you wonder, I mean, that's why there's so many injuries that take place, because of the speed, and they're just standing on that little 1/4-inch wide piece of steel. Teams are going to switch ends here. And coming out there for the Waupun Warriors is the goalie, Blake Coker, 9 for 9 on saves in that first period. His counterpart, number 1, Alex Jones, also a senior for Milton, 12 for 16. And again, initially the first 8 minutes or so, the teams were going back and forth, but then as soon as Waupun was able to figure out what they needed to do to put it past Jones, they were able to bury several of them in the back of the net. We'll see what happens here in the second period, but I wanted to go back and talk also, like I was talking about, Mary Hines almost always is posting, and she wasn't there, but Gerard Kibble, the Waupun Pee Wee Bees, watching from Onalaska tonight. Go Warriors. Hey, I think the Warriors have heard your cheers all the way from Onalaska. So thanks for joining us here on the broadcast. Hope that you're enjoying it so far. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
I just love watching this sport, and then when the Warriors do so well. And I actually love good hockey, so anytime there's good hockey, and today we saw good hockey. Well, I thought he got that in the trapper. I didn't hear it hit the boards, but it must have ricocheted. A good hard wrist shot again there for the Warriors. And going to get a whistle there. Big Nate's camera shot. Right down there. Got the goal cam set up there as well. Gonna raise that up here just a hair because don't need the goal line quite as much. Again, I can't quite swing it to the left, so we'll swing that back over to Big Nate. He catches the face-off down there at ice level. Comes back out. Waupun again just picks up right where they were at with the offensive zone time. Not letting that puck come out. And just as I say it, it does. Dylan Pribino has it. Good escape move there, trying to get away from number 20, Austin Schumacher. And coming right back in, dumping it in and trying to get there on the forecheck first. This time the Red Hawks respond. They have it coming into the neutral zone. Dropped it in low. Chase Beam picks it up. Looks, calling all the way up the ice as Milton was caught in a change, and they missed it. Heads were down, and we'll see what happens. Jonas Buckles comes flying in there on the forecheck, misses. As the puck comes all the way back out to the board, Chase Beam says, "You're not coming out of the zone." Puts the hammer down to just a sophomore. Chase he is huge. And right there he is right there in the middle of the ice. But good work coming back up. The Warriors going to try and dump it down low, and not happening. Schumacher grabs it, shoots wide of the net. And a good job there again by Blake Coker to push out and challenge up there at the top of the crease. Cut down any angles. It's geometry. When you start talking about hockey, who can create what angle? So you can see the puck is sticking. Normally they should give them chance to let the ice set up because, I mean, you lose it. The inconsistency. Nice stick save there by Blake Coker to put it towards the corner. A little bit of offensive zone time here right now for the Red Hawks. Comes back out to Buckles. He gets it up the center of the ice. Trying to move it over to Keegan Zimmerman. Cannot. Chase Beam steps up on Shane Safeld. Hayden Reeder has it. Chip back in. That's offsides. Good job there by the Red Hawk to get himself out of the zone and just reach out with his stick. Going to get an icing here as Waupun trying to get a change. So it doesn't seem like a lot, Cam, when you take a look at this, but this is what happens in hockey. In the second period, you switch ends, and to go from the one blue line to the other, I'm guessing, and I probably could check out the measurements, I'm guessing maybe about 16 yards, let's call it. Somewhere in there, maybe 20 if you want to use those. It might be exactly 20. I don't know. I've never even thought about it before. That 20-yard difference is huge because you've got to try and get to the bench before the other team can get there and read your change. And it makes a huge difference. And a lot of teams do not want to be caught on that long change. And that's what had happened there with Milton, but the Warriors weren't able to pick it up. Knocked down by Nate Batzler. Coming in with it for the Red Hawks. Shot. Doesn't know where it is and ricocheted into the blocker for Blake Coker. He's going to get the save. He thought it had gone behind us. A nice shot there by Tyce Johnson. Again, the leading scorer. Not a big guy, but he came in there with a good wrist shot. And I talk about that often, too, during my broadcast. I'll take a wrist shot any day over a slap shot because you lose so much control with the puck. When you try and wind it up and try and line up like a golf shot, really, right? Nice pass there by Kubasa. Couldn't get down there. Keegan Zimmerman couldn't quite hustle enough into the zone. And we're going to get an icing by the Waupun Warriors. Coming all the way back down. So again, this is a little bit of sustained offensive zone time here for the Milton Red Hawks. Right in front, did a great job there by Blake Coker to read, not panic, and stay squared up and pick up the puck. Two good pops right there by the Red Hawks on the mistake there by the Warriors trying to clear, because you really, as a goalie, your number one job is to stop the shot. Try to control the rebound, yes, but the defensemen are supposed to clear it for you. Your job isn't to clear it. Control the rebound, hopefully get it. Don't put it out in front. Try and put it to the corner. Control it, pull it in, and get your trapper on top of it. Make that first save, and then your defense should clear it. Nate Batzler with it, gets it into the neutral zone. Mason didn't see it coming to him. And once again, here's a little bit of zone time for the Red Hawks. That's good hustle there by Brant Selly. I'm sorry about that. I knew it was Selly. At the shot, top. Good job there. And that one on the rebound is going to get past Blake Coker. Nice battle in there for the Red Hawks. Picking it up and finishing it after the initial save. And on the board is going to be, not sure who made that pass in there to him, but number 15, Brant Selly with the goal at 13:11 on the clock, and I know you true hockey aficionados are sitting there going, you do a lapse time. Yes, you're supposed to do a lapse time. We get that. But it's a lot easier for people to understand the time on the clock than it is the elapsed time who are out there maybe watching for first time or the second time. Good job there by Selly to stick with it at 13:11. Puts the Redhawks on the scoreboard. Gavin Nagel, I thought it was. Do I have the wrong? Gotta check out the roster here while Cam continues to keep with the camera. I might have, well, my goodness, I apologize, Gavin. I've been calling you Nagel, and it's Vogel. I don't know how I mixed up that. Let's see how the Warriors respond. Let's see if that's actually enough to get the Redhawks rolling some offensive time here. That's going to squirt into the neutral zone. Not going to have enough to ice. And going to pick it up is going to be Dylan Pribino. He's going to get ridden into the boards there by Cale Wilkie. Jonas Buckles with a center ice breakout. Comes right up the center. It's dangerous if you don't have good hands. Shot ricocheted behind. That was a great save there by Alex Jones. Exactly what you want to do. Put it to the boards behind you. And the Redhawks trying to break it out. Stepping back there a little bit is some Brock Reeder getting some offense or some experience here. One of the freshmen. Hayden Reeder picks it up there. Hayden, a junior for the Waupun Warriors. Let's see what happens here. Trying to break it up. Did a nice job there by Reeder. Knock it off of the stick of number 12, Brady Burns. And coming back the other direction is going to be Hayden Reeder. Batzler with a follow-up. On the net! Unreal! Hayden Reeder caught Alex Jones off pipe. Unbelievable! Skates into the zone, and Jones does not have that covered. And a goal here by Hayden Reeder. For the Waupun Warriors, that should be unassisted to Reeder at 11:30 here in the second period. Solid goal there. Nate's got a great camera shot going on there, so we'll pick him up. He must be down right in front of us here somewhere, huh? Can't see where he's shooting from. Oh, there we go. Unassisted for Hayden Reeder. Battling down below. Offensive zone time here for the Warriors. Now it's going to be taken up by the Redhawks. Coming back the other way, trying to feed it into the center. A good defensive play there by Chase Beam. As coming back with it was Brant Selly. He's got the only goal here for the Redhawks. Picks it up again in the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line, stepping up to have a little contact with him. I believe that's going to be number 16, Camden Flagner. That's who it looks like it is. Chase Beam trying to get it out. Moving it over there to Brock Reeder. Puck is loose in front. Good job there. Look at the eyes of Blake Colker on top of that. And doing a fantastic job here. It's going to come out into the neutral zone. Just as I thought about it, that's when I lost a Big Nate had a great camera shot going on down there. That's going to be an icing. So can you kind of see, Cam, why this is a bugaboo of mine here? Because the Waupun Warriors were in trouble. I mean, they had zone time after zone time. They were gassed. Because of the long change, they couldn't get out to the bench. So they're gassed. So what do? You throw the puck at the other end so that you can get off the ice. And the puck starts right back where you were at. So, but you got fresh bodies out there now.
See if it makes a difference.
It does. It's going to be picked up there by Dylan Pribino, a junior as well. I've been calling him a sophomore all year, and he was the one that finally corrected me after I had an interview with him. And they go back and watch this. They're going to told me that at any time, and they know that. Oh, here's numbers for the Waupun Warriors. Jonas Buckles on the side as Keegan Zimmerman tried to move it to him, but a great layout there by the defenseman, number 27, Franklin Lund. What a play. I believe that was Lund. I could be wrong. We'll see. Whoa, are they mugging Jonas Buckles in front? And the puck was loose and windmilled out. And we got to have a penalty coming here. I thought I heard a whistle. Guess not. Shot there by Cade Hartrink, trying to get on the scoreboard. A lot more physical is this Red Hawk team now. They're not going to let people get set up into the crease. And again, here's one of those things. We're in trouble. We're tired. You can see the guys bent over as they're going to the bench. So we ice it. Let me change, get some fresh players out here. Now, I love it the way that it takes place in juniors. In junior hockey, if you ice it, you have to stay out there. Faceoff still comes back down, but you have to keep the people who are out there on the defensive side on the ice. And that gives a natural consequence then for the icing.
Absolutely.
I'm not asking for somebody to sit in the penalty box, but keep them out there. Don't reward them for doing something they're not supposed to do.
Right.
And that's high school hockey here in Wisconsin is just a little bit behind on that rule because USA Hockey has that there's no icing on penalty kills at all for the youth. If you do, it's a penalty, and you got to bring a puck back down. Nate Batzler working down below, brings it out here to Dylan Pribino. He shoots a backside, sitting there. Oh, Hayden Reeder was looking for another one. Right on the back door, and a great pass there by Pribino to see him. And that happens only when you have your head up. And that typically that's what you have for the defensemen because they've got a little bit more space to operate. Alex Jones pulls it in. Rims around, picked up there. Batzler centers it right on Mason Holtz. He shoots. Good pad save by Alex Jones. Good battle there. There's Big Nate. I see him now, so we'll see what happens here. Coker came out of the net. He's got to be careful there because the other part of the rule that goes along with that I like about it also is if the goalie moves out of their crease, it counts as trying to play the puck, so it doesn't go as an icing. So you also have to teach your goalie to be very disciplined and know when to read and when to come out. It just takes you to that next level of hockey. Mm-hmm. And that's what the whole goal is typically for high school to transition. So why does the youth have a penalty for icing? Then the high school doesn't, and then you go to juniors and you do. And college has it, and the pros have it obviously as well. They have the same rules. So. And I'm not advocating for us to be pro players. I'm advocating for those to play at the next level. Good play there by Jacob Kerner to stop number 11, Andrew Peterson on the attack. Battles in there, trying to get it out. Keegan Zimmerman battling up against the board. Chase Beam tried to tackle him, and he still stood up. So Chase was the quarterback, just a sophomore quarterback for the football team. And they did a much better job this year, the football program did. But Chase still took a beating back there. And I've told people this over and over, and I think it was hooking is going to be the call. I didn't see where it took place, but coming in to have a seat is going to be number 15, the goal scorer, Brant Selly. 2 minutes for a hook at 7:19, so let's see if this power play can get things rolling again here at 29%. That's a great number. You want to usually be sitting like right around 25%. If you kill our score on your power play 1 out of 4 times and kill off 3 out of 4, that's your standard normally. So Selly's going to get called for the hook. Going to have a seat in the box. We'll see what happens. This squirts out in the neutral zone. Everybody's got to regroup. Oh, excuse me. Cade Hartrink drops it to Mason Holtz. Good quick steps. Gets around the defenseman into the slot. Shot. And that's probably one that Mason, on any other given day, probably would have taken that shot. But he was trying to help involve his teammates, and he thought that the better idea was to pass. But I would tell him, you're a goal scorer. Stick with it. And I kind of missed that he was going out of the zone. I wasn't paying attention to what I had showing. Big Nate picks it up. And a good save there. Mason wanted that one, as we were just talking about, comes flying into the zone once again. And just got it right into the chest of Alex Jones, the goalie for the Red Hawks. 5-1 is the score here at the Waupun Community Center on the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. We're broadcasting here from the, I'm drawing a blank now. Where are we broadcasting from?
Waupun Community Center, right?
Oh, yeah. But they have a broadcast booth sponsor, so I've drawn a blank on that. Wow, I'll have to go back and search for it. Just too much thinking tonight. Oh, great work there. What a finish. I believe that's going to be number 6 for Waupun. I don't have the number 6 listed here. Oh, we'll have to see who that is. I'll see if I can find it here on the roster. Great goal there for the Waupun Warriors. I don't know that he was on the sheet. He may have been on the sheet. He wasn't. Parker Zickert, a JV player. I did not see him on the initial score sheet. That doesn't mean that he wasn't there. I just didn't see it. Parker Zickert with a goal, and I think it was a power play goal. Great work there by the Waupun Warriors. Nate Batzler disappointed. We'll see who shot that out from behind. That was a great pass outside from behind the net. And I was just thinking about it at that time. Maybe I should switch to the goal cam, and I should have. Oh, I didn't see a 16. Jonas Buckles with the assist, but I'm pretty sure it was number 6. It was not 16. It was Parker Zickert on the goal, and the assist goes to number 15, Jonas Buckles. Jonas did a fantastic job, and Jonas over the last couple of games now has really started to figure himself into how the offense should run here through him here in Waupun, because he just does an amazing job. He's got great hands, does great work. Parker Zickert, I made the correction there. So, yeah, congratulations to Parker getting a goal here in the varsity match. I think that's probably his first varsity goal, unless he got one last night, but I don't think so, because I thought the score was 7-1. Warriors losing in Anago. Certainly looks like they're feeling much better here with the flu bug that they had Thursday, Friday. And I'm glad to see that as well. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark here. National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth here. The reason I struggle with that so much is because we want them, so thank you again for sponsors. I apologize that I couldn't think of it at the time. But yeah, this is a beautiful broadcast booth that they put together for me here, the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. And I just love it. It's not huge, but it does the job, and it's got great connection here with the internet.
All right.
Got power here. Great place to set up the camera. Nobody in front of you blocking your view. I think we got an icing call, or maybe an offsides. I think it was an offsides. So the pass came all the way from the bench by Milton, and the offsides came in as that the body got into the zone and on the other side of the blue line before the puck got there. So there's your offsides. And they do have a delayed offsides where you can come back and tag up and get back on sides. But if you touch the puck, you get the whistle. Picking it up there is number 9, Cale Wilkie. For the Red Hawks, looking to make the pass was Mason. Got his pocket picked there. Reeder shoots. Alex Jones can't figure out where it is, and it was stuck in between the 5-hole of the pads. And a good job there again by the Warriors getting it up the ice in a hurry. At 4:14, 6-1. So I used to, Cam, you kind of were wondering when you first set up that tripod, well, where do we set it? Right here by the steps. That was the way I used to do it until they built this broadcast booth for me. I used to bring an old music stand and set it up. Shot, that's a good hard shot there by Nate Batzler. Jones handled it well. Nice play by Dylan Primino to poke check that away from Cale Wilkie coming into the zone. Squirts free, picked up there. Hayden Reeder with it. Looks to feed. He's got Cade Hartrink. Reverse directions there, but it gets to one of the Redhawks. That's going to come down for an icing at 3:26. Yeah, so I used to have a big tripod like that, and I would have a music stand, and usually I don't even know what else I had, but I maybe had 2 of them because I had to have one for the mixer and one for the computer, and boy, things have just progressed, and it doesn't happen again without the support of the Youth Association here, and that's really helped me expand my broadcasting opportunities. So that's where it all started here, and I tell people this, and all they have to do is ask, how'd I get started? And it's because I was a bad fan, bad parent. I was screaming so much, yelling at officials. It's hard to do that when you got a microphone in your mouth and you're recorded. And I think I've settled down a little bit, but I think if you heard the calls tonight, you wouldn't think so. Oh, nice move. Chase Beam cuts it off, though, as that was Ty Johnson, leading scorer. Picked up good job there by Jacob Kerner to stop number 12, Brady Burns. Kerner changes directions, gets it over to Zimmerman. He tried to get it out, does. Good clear there. Following through with a check. Jackson Brandel, that's a little bit too far. They could have possibly hit him for maybe a charging. I don't understand what the purpose of it is here, so maybe the officials will start to have a conversation because all he's doing is hitting people. Chase Beam will take exception to that eventually. Jonas Buckles trying to get it away from the goal scorer, Brant Selly. Trying to call for it in the slot. Couldn't find him, was Franklin Lund coming in way high up over the top of the net into the glass for the Redhawks. They've got some zone time set up here. Good save there by Blake Colker, following it all the way with the eyes. Getting there, he's got great height, long legs, does a nice job of covering the bottom. But you don't want that rebound ricocheting out there juicy like that. He did his job to make the save, but he's got to try and help himself out as well. Little bit of pressure coming now by Hunter Fromholtz. Puck comes back the other way. A lot of players getting some playing time tonight here for the Waupun Warriors. Great job by Dylan Pribino to be in position to stop that. And Cade Hartrink riding the offense to the corner. And that's going to get a whistle here at 1:20 here in the second period. Waupun Warriors up 6-1 over the Milton Redhawks here on senior night. Got 5 players who are seniors. So far we got Batzler and Hartrink and Holtz on the score sheet. Kubasa and Zimmerman need to get on there as well. Now Cade Hartrink doesn't want to be on there for the penalty, but at least he's on the score sheet. And this way all of the seniors would get on here, so we'll see what happens here in the 109. Thank you again to the 33 computers who are logged in there. Hey, Pee Wee Bees, I hope that you're doing well in your tournament in Onalaska. I was really impressed how you guys played here a couple weekends ago. It might have been actually last weekend that I was down here. A lot of squirts on that team, but they did a fantastic job here of battling, and I think they came away with the 3rd place finish for the Pee Wee Bees, so I was very impressed with how I saw them playing out there. So a shout out to the Pee Wee Bees. 1 minute, here's an odd man rush. Gets it over to Holtz, does it back, and finishing it is Hayden Reeder. What an assist by Mason Holtz once again here for the Waupun Warriors. Just caught the end of it there. Nice movement by Mason. It was a great pass there by Hayden Reeder, picking it over to Mason, and Mason gives it back. And Hayden Reeder knows what to do with it. He finishes and gets the goal, and it is now 7-1, and we're going to have running time coming here in the 3rd period. A 6-goal differential gives us a running time. Pribino with it, 47 seconds. Again, Mason turns the corner there. I believe that was Mason. Nope, it was not. It was Derek Pribino. The way he was skating there made me think that it was Mason. Dylan Pribino up the slot this time. Turns it over in the offensive zone. It's time for Keegan Zimmerman to get a piece right here. Drops down low, coming up on 13 seconds left here in the second period. 7-1 for the Waupun Warriors. Pitchfork back. That's going to be whipped down the ice. And it'll be an icing, and they don't get there before the whistle. And the Waupun Warriors. Boy, he's on those saves right away. So saves for Blake Coker, 6 out of 7, 15 out of 16. And saves for Alex Jones, 10 out of 13 in that period for a two-period total of 22 out of 29. And the Waupun Warriors head to the locker room here with a great job there. He's got a good shot of the coaches there, and I was writing down some numbers that I didn't see it. So we're going to have running time here once the Zamboni gets through with everything, and that'll make this game go pretty quick. And definitely right now, Mason Holtz is having one of those games again. Same thing happened over there at Fond du Lac this afternoon, too, but unfortunately it was a Fury player. So we're going to step aside here, and we're going to let the Zamboni work. Hear from our sponsors, and we'll come back and we'll talk about that second period. From the Waupun Community Center, the Waupun Warriors 7, and the Red Hawks from Milton 1.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. It is chilly outside, but warm up inside, right?
Absolutely, Nick. The weather outside is frigid, but you can always find something going on our special board here. You'll have to stop it and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen. But you can pretty much guarantee we got chili on for the season, and there's always soup changing by the day, and we've, of course, got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy pretty much daily.
Warming up here, of course, sporting events. It is just jam-packed this week with our favorite basketball team. And, hey, let's play a little house money here. Go Pack Go Saturday night.
That's right, Nick. How about them Cowboys, huh? We're going to march here in on Saturday to San Francisco, and hopefully lightning doesn't strike there, but we'll see what happens. You can guarantee that we're going to have it on at 7:30 on Saturday night, and then, of course, we've always got a Bucks game, Badger game going. We're pretty much your one-stop shop for everything Wisconsin sports.
Meat Raffle Sunday, quickly here.
Absolutely. Meat Raffle Sunday is going to kick off at 3 o'clock.
Andy, have a great week. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. 6 minutes left here on the intermission, the second intermission. Let's give you a recap of what happened here in the second period. At 11:30, let's go back to Milton came out with some little bit of fire underneath them, and they came out at 13-11, putting the first goal in for the Milton Redhawks. That was number 15, Brant Selly, with the assist to number 5, Gavin Vogel, at 13-11. Warriors took a little bit of an exception about that, giving up that goal and keeping the shutout away from Blake Coker here on senior night. And Hayden Reeder, unassisted at 11:30, puts in the 5th goal for the Waupun Warriors. They took a little bit more rolling there for the Waupun Warriors, but finally at 5:03, a goal to number 6, Parker Zickert, getting his first varsity goal, so I hope they get that puck for him. With the assist to number 15, Jonas Buckles, and Jonas did a fantastic job. And this is really what you want to see out of Jonas, because he is so talented. He knows this game, and he just has to make sure that he stays within himself and gets his other players and teammates involved, and he did right there. It was a beautiful pass from down behind the net, and was able to feed it out front. There was only one penalty in that period. It was to number 15 at the 7:19 mark. That was Brant Selly with the penalty at 7:19. So I believe that it must have been a power play goal. I don't think I marked it that way, but for Zickert, it might have been a power play goal. But again, I was really impressed with a pass that Jonas Buckles put right on his stick, and he was able to finish. So a nice job there. Saves in that period for Alex Jones. He had 10. 2-period total of 22, and Blake Coker was 6 saves for a 2-period total of 15. And hopefully there will be a little bit of time here for them to let the ice set up, but we do have a 6-goal differential, and I was explaining to Cam here that at the high school level, that means that we have a running clock. In fact, it's actually a USA hockey rule that at a 6-goal differential, you're going to have a running clock, and it stays as a running clock unless there's a penalty. It stops to put the penalty up on the board. As soon as the puck hits the ice, then it continues again and doesn't stop unless a goal is scored, and that would also stop the clock. Otherwise, we really only have 17 minutes and a little change left here in this hockey game. So give me your thoughts initially, Cam, here on your second period now. You've got 2 periods of action under your belt.
Well, not knowing anything about these two teams coming into it, I wasn't sure what to expect score-wise. But, man, I certainly wasn't expecting a 7-1 game after 2.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have either. But we talked a little bit off camera too that it's finally by switching to the 2 divisions, you now can play schools of more about your caliber here, and that's not to knock down the Waupun team, because again, Milton has several teams in their co-op, and Waupun still, with their student population of about 600, is it. They do not co-op with anybody, and we're able to put this program together based on the community support.
It's impressive. You can definitely tell, starting from the young kids right on up, it's good to see a program like that in a community, and the community really buys into it.
Yeah, just checking in on that YouTube chat. Haven't seen anything new added there. So, again, please feel free to put stuff in that chat. Let us know where you're watching from. I got 34 computers. I'm so happy that you guys have joined in here. This is my baby. I love to call this here. And, again, calling it here from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth here that was built by the Waupun Youth Hockey Association. Hockey is my favorite thing to call, and it's not against anything else because I actually, like you, Cam, I love high school sports in general. So the football games I had a chance to call, and even getting a chance to call with Greg Zonefeld one of the volleyball or the soccer games that we had for CWC. I really enjoyed that as well. There's just something pure to me about high school sports.
It really is.
And we had a chance in this season to call some basketball games together. We really had a barn burner a couple weeks ago with Oakfield taking on Oshkosh Lourdes in Division 5 girls action. And had a chance to call a couple of games on Tuesday. So let's talk about that as we're waiting here for the ice to set up a little bit as well. Here's what's coming up on the hockey schedule. So Tuesday starts the Hockey Badgerland Conference schedule. The Waupun Warriors are the 4 seed. They're going to be playing Homestead here on Tuesday, a 7 o'clock start. The number 1 seed is St. Mary Springs, and they'll be playing over at Fond du Lac starting at 5:30. They're going to be taking on Appleton United. And then the number 3 seed is Fond du Lac, and they'll be playing right after the Springs game at about 8 o'clock or so. They're calling as a start time for that game. And Fond du Lac will be taking on the number 6 seed, Oshkosh. So initially I was thinking that we would be playing Oshkosh because I was told that Waupun would be, no matter what, Homestead was going to be the 8th seed. But I guess that was an older conversation that had taken place. So the Warriors will be the 4 seed. Homestead will be 5 seed. And it's huge for the Waupun Warriors because that'll possibly have something to do with some sectional seeding for them as well. Playing against the Hilltoppers, I believe it is, from Homestead, if I remember correctly. And then on Thursday, I don't know exactly what our broadcast schedule is yet, but the girls will start theirs. The Warbirds will be starting their conference tournament in Fond du Lac. They're going to be taking on the number 2 seed. They're going to be taking on the Lakeshore Lightning, which was the only team they got a tie with this year. So they unfortunately they dropped the game today. 13-7-1 is their record, but they're going to be playing the Lakeshore Lightning on Thursday, and that should be, I'm thinking that might be like a 7:30 start. And then Friday, Saturday, all at Fond du Lac, 2 games will be called. If the Waupun Warriors win, it'll be a great game over there that they'll be on the winner's side, and then they'll be either playing against Springs or Fond du Lac. Well, it would be Springs if Springs wins. And then if Fond du Lac wins, which they should over Appleton, then we'll have back-to-back games on Friday, and then the same thing will take place on Saturday as those 3 teams over there, 2 of them will be playing for the championship and 1 will be playing in the 3rd-place game. So a lot of hockey coming up, and I know we got some basketball on the schedule here on RP Sports as well. I believe that Monday myself and Nick Rush are going to be going over to Laconia and calling the Laconia girls taking on WLA girls, I believe, in a great match there for their conference, a conference matchup there in the Trailways, I believe that. No, is that the Flyway? Yeah, that's a Flyway. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And I know I've got on Tuesday, I think I also have another basketball game scheduled. Actually, I don't. I think that there's a couple of games that are scheduled for basketball. So this is the best time of year for high school sports in the winter time, as all the playoffs, conference championships are on the line now, and teams are out there battling for that. And then you have the playoffs coming up here in a couple weeks as well. So really looking forward to this time of year for hockey and basketball, girls and boys. And I know that there's gymnastics and wrestling out there, and we just only have so many crews, because I would love to call a wrestling match sometime in the future, maybe next year. But as of right now, we've got our hands full with all we can do with 4 crews out there by RP Sports. I mean, they really have expanded to cover this area from Fond du Lac, WLA, Springs, Oakfield, Randolph, and to Waupun and CWC. So exciting times. Here comes the Red Hawks here at the beginning of the 3rd period. Again, clock is running unless they can put one in the back of the net to stop that 6-goal differential. Would expect to see a lot of players getting some playing time that don't normally get a chance to play out there. Good job there by Nate Batzler to tie up the attack from the Red Hawks. So still got our normal players out there. Dylan Pribino, one of the usually is a first or second liner on the defense. Cade Hartrink's usually his partner. Gets it wide. Now calling for it all the way up here on the stick of Hayden Reeder. Cuts at the blue line. Shot. Oh, just off the tip of the blocker. Knocked down that. Might have been a high stick, but they're not going to call it, so we can live with that. Skating back up the other way. Hard contact there. Chase Beam sends Brant Selly into the boards. The student section likes to see the hard hits. And that really used to be, I'm not making it a knock. Coming back the other way for the Warriors. Stepping in between was Hayden Reeder, and a good clear there by Alex Jones. Lukasz Kubasa in the zone there, trying to battle to get it in. It came in the zone. He's active with the feet, trying to pull it back in as he came off of the bench. Dropping it down low, going in on the forecheck is Jonas Buckles. He has it. Lukasz is going to get wide. Comes into the slot, couldn't get there. And Chase Beam has it, drops it back. Nope, held in there by the Red Hawks. Back into the defensive zone for the Warriors. Lukasz Kubasa gets it into the neutral zone. Keegan Zimmerman tries to help out. Puck comes back in. Cade Hartrink with it. Lukasz calling for it as he got past behind a couple of Red Hawks. He's going to go to the bench and change. Jonas Buckles loses it. Puck is dangerously sitting there. The Red Hawks jump on it. And an opportunity here. Is that Cade Hartrink or is that Mason? That is Cade Hartrink trying to get on the offensive board. Looks at the King Manufacturing, takes it all the way to the corner, gets ridden off of it, but he's still up on his feet, didn't see where the puck went. It's going to be cleared there by Gavin Vogel. That's going to be an icing as that's going to rip down, but it doesn't do anything because the clock is going to keep running here. Like, is it a goal or a penalty? And the icing's not considered to be a penalty. Thanks again for the 34 computers that are out there watching us. Thanks for putting stuff into the chat. Again, I know the kids really appreciate it. I hear about it all of the time. And, I want to make sure that they know that you appreciate the effort they put there. Even if you're from Milton, please feel free. Put stuff in the chat. Let them know that you're still behind their team. Zickert, who had a goal before, had the stick in the passing lane there. Also getting some time as Hunter Fromholz. Looks like we're going to get, not sure what the call is going to be here. I wasn't sure. They did stop it, so it's got to be a penalty. We'll see what's happening. They're having a conversation between the crews, so I don't know what the one official is talking about. I guess so. It looks like it just might be an inadvertent whistle. He thought it might have been probably an offsides call or something like that. So a good job there by the officials to work it out. So the clock will start back up, which it did. Face off here outside the zone. I got to say the linesman tonight has done a great job too. The young lady out there, it's great to see her. I've seen a couple of lady officials out here, and it's great to have them still participating. Oh, nice job there. You guys didn't see it off camera, but Mason Holt skirted the blue line and shot all the way across to give Hayden Reeder and open up that zone for him to come in and open there for a possible put back in the back of the net. Picked up there by Ty Johnson. Johnson has not had many opportunities. The leading goal scorer and the assist maker here on the team. He hasn't had many opportunities. And I did see that there was a kind of something there from our Pee Wee B's, so I'm going to follow up with that. No icing, keep it going. Should have been played. See what we got going there. Mr. Kibble putting some stuff out there, saying a shout out to Trek Honacki for the ice maintenance this year. Yeah, the ice looks amazing. And Waupun skaters shouldn't take it for granted. You go to play some of these other places, you don't have that nice ice. So, yeah, Brett Pribino, I'm hoping it must be training Trek, so huge congratulations. So, see a penalty, a slash is going to be called. Looks like it's going to be Waupun who's going to have the call, and I think that's going to be Derek Pribino, number 3, who's going to get called for a slash. So that stopped the clock temporarily, and as soon as they get it up there and they drop the puck, it's only Waupun's second penalty. So as aggressive as they are on the ice, and again, I was talking about how I enjoy the fact that at 11:50, a slash. Waupun used to be known as the Crash and Bash Brothers because it was what they did. They played some extremely physical hockey. They, being more rural students. And, you just try and be out physical. And typically it worked, but this game of hockey has evolved so much, even in the couple of years when my son was playing there, that they started to get away from that and went to more skill-based hockey. And now I really see it taking place here again with only 2 penalties, and there's not a lot of retaliation stuff that you see by the Warriors. And I love to see they have so much skill. It's so great to see the skill that they have because they work so hard as youth to develop it. Nice knockdown there. Look at the hand-eye coordination. You're taking a puck, knocking it out of the air with a little piece of wood at the end. And here we go again. This is the penalty kill for the Waupun Warriors. The Redhawks haven't been set up in the offensive zone yet. And you've had over a minute killed away. And there's an opportunity here. Good lead. Oh, just missed Hayden Reeder. But again, it's going to go down low. Reeder's going to track him all the way down, not give a passing lane. Mason Holtz will step in and take his place now. And look at the pressure. They stopped the attack. It is so fun to watch the skill that these Waupun Warriors have demonstrated against a lot of their Division II opponents. They've been pretty good on the Division II side. Nice save there by Blake Coker to get on top of it. Look at where he's sitting at. So far out at the top of the crease, there is no angle to the net that you can have. And I used to do this a couple of times with my son just to prove the point. Put a camera, mounted it on the end of a stick, and showed him that shooting angle that you have from down at ice level to try and find the top of the net. It's not there if you cut it down. And we're back to full strength immediately. Blake Coker takes a little bit of exception to somebody coming into his crease. That's number 22. I think number 22 out there, that was Jackson Brando, was being a little physical before. Blake Coker says, not in my crease. Stick around with us here. We're going to go down on the ice. Definitely got to talk to Mason Holtz. Got to have a conversation also with Nate Batchelor. Oh, such nice work working it in front there. Batchelor almost had his hat trick. Oh, no, that's Camden Flagner. Sorry about that, Nate. But that's a positive move there by Camden Flagner. And he has been, the freshmen that have had a chance to play, they have done an amazing job so far for the Waupun Warriors. And experience, Candy, you can talk about this in any sports. Experience definitely helps you when you're younger. Getting a chance to get out there and play when they're playing from the lead. Chase Beam knocks it off of the stick, comes trying to get it back in. Beam's going to try and pick it up. Chase, I know, again, was one of those who was not feeling well Thursday and Friday. Good to see him get through all 3 periods. I wouldn't say that I've seen him, he normally is a super aggressive defenseman, loves to attack. And I wouldn't say that we had a lot of chance to see that tonight, but he's done his job. Did get a goal in the first period to help his stats, and that's a defenseman that is the number 3 goal scorer, I believe, on the team. Got Big Nate down there, and I just haven't had a chance to see what his camera is pulling there, so we'll take a look at that right now. No, we won't, because the puck's coming back the other way. Chase Beam with it again. Lukash Kabasa there in support. Has it, drops it down low. And that's going to be behind the line, but a good job there by Jacob Kerner to knock it down. Now we'll check and see what Nate's got. Knocked down in front of a bunch of shin pads there as Kerner tried to pull the trigger. Jonas Buckles at the goal line had it. Comes rimming around by one of the Redhawks to clear, but Keegan Zimmerman holds it in. Stepping up. Off of the dasher boards, Cade Hartring's going to go back and pick it up. It's going to be cleared over to Chase Beam. He's looking, gets in the zone, fires quickly. Alex Jones gets on top of it. And again, this doesn't matter at all because it's going to be running time. Get the save, take the shots, timeout. So they stop the clock. Timeout by Milton. Looks like they're going to switch goalies here. Am I seeing the right thing there? Well, maybe it's because of the timeout he jumped on here. No, sir. They're going to be changing goalies. They're going to put in their, I can't remember what he is. I'll have to double check it here for Milton. Number 30, Bennett Thompson, junior goalie, going to come in here with 7:05 here in the third period. So they'll have to make sure they pay attention to that down here below. 1 minute is the timeout, so just waiting to see Big Nate coming around here, see if he's able to get into the shot. He's got the bench for Milton as they're trying to have a conversation there. Good job camera work there by Big Nate. Glad we've brought both of you guys on board, so it's been such a blessing to have you guys helping with this on the live streaming. Glad we were able to add another unit. Doesn't happen without you guys giving up some of your time. So Bennett Thompson, again, coming in at goal. 7:05 left here in the third period. The timeout stops the clock. It's a junior from Fort Atkinson, part of the Milton Co-op. And we'll see. This is always a challenge. He did not see pucks on a warm-up, and the Waupun Warriors are still right out front here. Hayden Reeder won it forward. Nate Batzler trying to hold it in. Pribino does. Comes back into the neutral zone. Squirts back. Waupun stepping up on it again. That's Hayden Reeder. Scored the last goal. Great job there battling down below. Reeder had a chance there. Nate Batzler is there. Mason Holt's in the slot. He's going to go step on it. Try to pick up the puck. Held there by number 21. That was a true holding. Mason grabs it from the King Manufacturing. Oh, out front to Batzler. Held there. Hartrink. Oh, dang. Chance there for Cade Hartrink. The senior on senior night. A good hard shot. And wow, great work there. Again, stick around with us here. And again, Trek, thank you for stepping up and helping with the ice and learning how to take care of the rink down here. And again, it's purely voluntary, and it takes special people to do that because it's not just as simple as here's ice. It doesn't work that way. I mean, you'd like it to be that way, but it's not. Good shot there again by Big Nate. Right there following the puck. What a view. Comes back out. Chase Beam. Hits it right on Camden Flagner. Flagner looking. He's got support there. On one side, he's got number 14, Hunter Fromholtz, and on the other, he's got number 3. Nice change there. A little bit of cycle work. In the front. Chance there for Derek Pribino. Couldn't quite get it in. Fromholtz has it. He's going to lose an edge with some help, and it's going to be called on number 12. He'd rather have seen Fromholtz go down to the ice than have another goal scored on his team. At 5:19, it's going to be a trip on number 12, Brady Burns. So it's, again, once they drop the clock is going to continue to run. So it really is a benefit this time to Milton that that's going to happen. Waupun, I believe, has one power play goal and one shorthanded goal tonight. So our special teams has done a great job. Puck is in, setting it up. Nice job there by Dylan Pribino. Oh, on the backside, Jonas almost had a chance there. This is a good pass across the ice, trying to hit him. Lukasz Kubasa on the backside also. I think that's Camden Flagner for Waupun, trying to clear it out, and a hold. Good job there by Lukasz. Swings it out to the D partner, Dylan Pribino. He's looking. Calling for it was Kubasa at the top of the point this time. Wondering a little box and one or an umbrella rotation. Flagner drops it down low to Buckles. Calling for it is Lukasz. This is where Jonas did a nice feed once before from down there. No pressure on him. Lukash is going to grab a hold of it. Swings it out to Pribino. Shoots. And a great save there by Bennett Thompson, the goalie for Milton. Clock continues to run here. We're down to 4:10. 50 seconds left here on the penalty on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. It doesn't happen without you guys, so thank you. It's going to get dumped all the way down. Blake Coker's going to get it into the trapper. He's going to play it, gives it to Chase Beam. So you see the difference here, Cam? The offensive pressure that Waupun puts on their penalty kill versus what Milton does. And you see a lot of that, but look at what happens here. Nice work in the back of the net. Goal scored for who's got the A on. I cannot see who that is. I missed it, and it was such great work. Is that going to be Hayden Reeder with another goal? Mason Holtz and Reeder worked perfectly, but Mason was able to come flying in. And again, their special teams work so well. At 3:41, a power play goal for Mason Holtz. No pressure on him, so he takes and he skates it all the way up here. Was that a hat trick? It was. I didn't see that. Oh, nice job there. Getting their hats back to him. Hayden Reeder, gosh, I'm going to have a conversation with him. Mason Holtz, again, that he's got his 4th point. Playmaker for Holtz. And to me, that's really the award that you want. That means that you're passing. On the stick to Lukash Kubasa. Nope, that wasn't. That was number 23, Cameron Krentz. Again, there's an opportunity there. Parker Zickert out there. Some young guys getting a chance to play. And Coker, wow, followed that all the way. Not sure what happened here. But a cheap shot there by number 20. A couple of guys taking offense. I didn't see it, Austin Schumacher, so I'm not sure exactly what it was. Not sure what's happening there with a guy laying on the ice. So we'll see what's happening here. The trainer comes out with a little bit of assistance. See what happens here. I don't know what that number on the number 11 is. Andrew Peterson is on the ice. I did not see the injury. Did you see it, Cam?
Did not.
Yeah, I don't know where Big Nate is. He's all the way at the other end, so he probably didn't see it either. I think what we're going to do is we're going to step aside, get a couple of our sponsors in here, and just a reminder, please come back. Stick with us as we wrap up the game. We're going to go on the ice and definitely got to talk to Hayden Reeder with a hat trick. Talking to Mason Holtz with 4 points tonight here on senior night. Got to talk to Nate Batzler as well. And some of those guys are my favorite to have conversations with. So we'll see what's happening here. I don't know what the calls are going to be, but obviously the captains and assistant captains are all around the outside of the circle. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. Number 11, Andrew Peterson was able to get off the ice on his own. As I'm not sure if he's heading to the locker. Don't know exactly what happened. I think he may have been cross-checked in the back. Kind of snapped maybe his neck back a little bit. He's up and he's good. He's heading to the locker room, so I hope he's doing okay. the officials, they put up the 2 minutes for number 20, Austin Schumacher. His was a call for a rough, as he, it could have been a retaliation play. I just didn't see it, as he came and hit one of the Waupun players up against the boards, drilled him, and obviously a couple of Waupun players took exception to that as well. So we'll see what's happening here. Final 3:13 left. Going to get the microphone set again. Make sure that you stick around here, stay with us. And I have to say, I've had a couple of issues with the portable microphone recently. It's almost like the antenna got snagged and almost pinched here. So we'll have to see if I can, what type of reception I'm going to be able to get with the portable. The coach is still having a conversation over there with the official. And that official happens to be Dwayne Washnick, used to be the head coach for the girls in Fond du Lac. And he's joined me on a couple of my broadcasts, running a camera, and wanted to get involved. And I said, yeah, we can always figure out how to get you involved. So, Cam, I'm going to be in number 3 with that portable when we get there. And Big Nate will join me on the ice, hopefully. Got a camera shot right there that he's trying to work in. Power play opportunity once again here for the Waupun Warriors. Lukash Kubasa had it off of the stick of number 16. That's Ty Johnson. It was flying up against the wall. So again, Ty Johnson is the leading goal scorer and leading assist maker. And unable to have any impact here in this game tonight. Got to give a shout out to Benton Nagel as well. I think that he's the backup goalie over on the other side. He played in the varsity last night against Anago. His real first full game varsity experience. And coach said he liked what he saw from his team. They just they skated 1-1 even after the first period, but after that they just couldn't handle Anago. Jackson Brandel again is out there flying around making some hits, trying to pick up the puck. He's going to go against Keegan Zimmerman, tried to finish there. Zimmerman drops it back off of the stick of one of the Redhawks, Gavin Vogel. Nate is not seeing me waving at him, so I may end up going, well, I think he's got the handshake line to go through anyways, so I'm going to turn this on here. And we'll have to make sure that we get, put me on the left hoop. That'll be Big Nate with camera spot number 2 on here if I don't have it turned on. Shot. Cade Hartrink gets on the score sheet. Cade Hartrink, power play goal for Waupun. That'll stop the clock, and congratulations to Cade. Here on senior night, 125. Power play goal, sneaks it through. We'll have to see if they've got an assist. I didn't see if there was one. I wasn't really focusing. I admit it, I wasn't focusing that much. I was trying to get ready with my microphone here. So I'm going to start to get ready to head down as soon as they start the clock back up here. And I'm going to head down on the ice. Not sure if they had an assist or not. 9-1. I'm going to turn off my headset here. I think I'm in number 2. Not sure where I'm at with the sound here. It looks like it's pretty decent. May turn me up a little bit more here. See if I can get up a little bit higher. Looks like we're going up way high right there. Should do it. So I'm holding into the yellow. The players have a tendency to back away from me, so I'll probably let them know. And again, we're in slot number 3 with that clock running. I'm going to head down. Cam will get me with the camera until Big Nate. You'll have to switch out that left hoop. Oh, it just hit the mouse. It just went black. I didn't have the screensaver turned off.
Everything went black.
20 seconds left here in senior night. Looks like an offsides, maybe. Why is the clock keeps running unless it's a penalty? So senior night here in Waupun. We're getting ready here for the handshake line, 9-1. Justin, what do you have for saves there? So you saw Bennett Thompson came in. They're a goalie. They switched goalies at 7:05. No big deal. Gonna get a chance here to talk to a couple of seniors. And one junior here, so I gotta have that conversation here. What's that? I'll get the interviews, thank you. So I'm hoping to get here with nice job here on senior night, the celebration. We'll have a chance here to see what happens. We'll have a chance to talk to Coach Tank as well. Big celebration. It's awesome to see. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's not very smart. Trying to lift a student up over. So I'm going to take a couple of seniors here. I need Mason, Nate, Hayden. I'll take Keegan. We'll make it quick. Okay, so come on over here first. You're going last. No, you're not. I need Hayden, come on over. Are you trying to avoid me or what?
No, just not good at interviews.
You are doing fine, and the only way to get better at it is to have a conversation. Right?
Yeah.
So you're just talking. Talk to me today about what you were seeing out there. A hat trick today.
Yeah, I got a hat trick.
So what was happening there that you were able to find the back of the net so easily?
Our team was just moving the puck really good, and we had some good plays that easy goals opened up.
And you do a nice job of constantly battling and getting yourself into position. It takes a lot to bump you off your skates.
Yeah.
So, and again, your teammates are finding you, but a lot of that's just because of the hard work. So talk about where that comes from, that mentality.
I just want to get better at the game. Been working hard in summer hockey and stuff.
Yeah, and it's showing out there. So good, congratulations, Hayden, on a hat trick here. A beautiful night here on senior night, even though you're not a senior.
Yeah.
All right. So what does it mean to be playing with these boys?
It means a lot. Been playing with them since I was really young. So it's just a little sad to see them graduate, but.
Yeah. So let's make a good run in for the playoffs with them, right?
Yep.
All right. Congratulations again. We'll see you next Tuesday. Who's next? No. Nice try, Mason. You're waiting. Keegan, come on over. Keegan, talk to me about what senior night meant tonight here for you here in Waupun.
Tonight was just one of my last games here playing at the Waupun area hockey rink. Just a really important night to a lot of the seniors here because it's one of our last opportunities we get to play here.
Yeah, good student section tonight?
Oh, yeah. It was very nice to see a lot of kids here for senior night. It meant a lot.
Yeah, and you had a great crowd backing, too, so you had a great work. Unfortunately, you didn't get to find the back of the net tonight, but I saw you working a lot harder than I've seen in some games.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Didn't get one in, but, what can you do? Just work harder, and eventually it'll happen,
And you'd be a good teammate. You're out there dishing, and you're setting things up, so you did that tonight, so congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you.
Number 4 seed, I think, of the Badgerland Conference, so you're going to have a home game on Tuesday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do, so we'll see you play again on Tuesday, so congratulations. Thank you. Lukash. Lukash, how are you?
I don't feel really good.
Oh, you're not feeling well yet?
I think I'm getting sick.
Oh, you didn't get the flu bug yet?
Yeah, I think I got it tonight.
Oh, no. Then let's not be too close to me in here. Talk to me about your first senior night here in a high school game. Talk about what it meant to you be doing that here in Waupun.
It was great. A lot of fans. I just didn't really feel good.
You still were working hard, though, Lukash. I love seeing you fly out there. You're still getting into position and creating openings for the other guys to get their goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did a great job as a teammate. Yeah. Mom and Dad watching?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you got to let them know.
I don't know. Hi.
So thanks again. What was it like to have your national anthem played?
It was great. I didn't found a good video of the national anthem, so it wasn't that good, but still.
Yeah, it was nice to have it. It hasn't happened in Waupun that I ever know of that there was a different national anthem. So again, congratulations so far what you brought, and it's great to have you as a senior here in Waupun.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, take care, Lukash. I hope you feel better by Tuesday. Okay, now, Cade, come on over. And all three of you can come at the same time, so we'll try and make this work out. So, Cade, you had been working so hard on the defensive side most of the night, and you had so many opportunities to find the back of the net, and finally, right there at the end. So talk about what you were seeing tonight and basically what your job was.
Play good defense. Pretty much we were offensive most of the game. That team wasn't very good. That last goal wasn't mine, though. That was Lukash's. He tipped it in.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he tipped it in.
Oh, they didn't give him credit for that. I thought that was yours.
No, it wasn't mine.
We'll take credit for it. It's on the score sheet that way. No, that's a great teammate, though. So, again, talk to me a little bit about senior night here, last senior night.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah, why?
I don't want to be done with hockey. I don't think these guys want to be done with hockey either. But it's kind of just what happens.
It does. So how do you fix that? You got the Badgerland Conference Tournament coming up. You guys are the 4th seed. You got a home game coming here on Tuesday against Homestead.
Yeah, we got to keep playing good so we can keep having a longer season, and I think we can this year finally. So.
And you guys have had a great seed coming up in your section.
Yeah, we'll host the home game, I think, so it'll be good.
Maybe 2, possibly. I mean, just the way things are working out.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that would be really fun. It'd be nice to play at home some more, too, because this is our last home regular season game, so it'd be good.
Yeah, now it all comes down to the playoffs. And, again, a great night tonight, and you've been doing an awesome job all night on that, or all year so far on the defensive side. So you showed some really great senior leadership.
Thank you. It means a lot.
All right. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Congratulations on your senior night. Come on in here, Mason. Want me to get you guys both at the same time? No, let's not. Well, we can. We can work it out. So, Mason, you talk about having a night. 4 points tonight.
Oh, yeah. The boys were flying around and just were putting the pucks in the net. And that's what we've been trying to work on all year. And it's good to get this game in before the tournament and get some good practice in.
You were flying around out there, so yes, the boys were. But, again, I've seen the last several games that I've been able to watch, Mason Holtz really dominating with his speed, his hand control, your stick control, and putting shots where the goalies can't stop them. So just talk about that little bit of mindset that you have going on here.
I've really been trying to fly around guys and just trying to get the puck in the zone and control it a little bit, look for those open lanes to get these guys goals.
And it's working. Again, 3 assists, I believe, and then you had the shorthanded, unassisted goal again, and it's so fun to watch you. So talk to me about your senior night here in Waupun.
Oh, it's kind of bittersweet. We've been playing with these guys since we were 6 years old, and it's been fun. Just going to enjoy it.
And that's what would be my piece of advice to you guys, to take every moment that you can here and enjoy it as seniors, because you got that camaraderie since you guys were 5 years old. And you spend all that time together, and eventually it has to come to an end. But let's hopefully keep it rolling for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, we're going to give it all we've got.
Congratulations again on a great night, and so great work, Mr. Botzler. Talk to me about your work today out here on senior night.
Yeah, it was good to be able to put a couple in the net, get a couple assists. I've been struggling a little bit just finishing, but I'm glad it's coming back to me now, so I'm glad with that. And good to do it in front of a big crowd and get a big win. And like Mason said, and do it before the tournament, just get some confidence back.
You started things out. You had the first 2 goals and an unassisted goal there, and a great the 8:02 goal was got things rolling here for the team. It took a little while to get it going, though. So talk to me about where your mindset was when you were trying to get things rolling here for the team.
Yeah, we had quite a few guys sick when we played Anagal last night, and we had I think 7 or 8 varsity guys out. So I'm sure it was just for those guys getting back into the groove of things and just being able to just get the feel again. But then we were able to do it and able to start putting them home.
Been very impressed with both yours and Mason's leadership this year. So I hope that that you take in every moment that you have left here on the ice and continue to keep battling.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. So again, you will see you on Tuesday night here at Badgerland Conference opening play against Homestead. Where's your thought shifting to now?
I'll have to look into Homestead. We haven't played them in the regular season, so we'll have to see how they're doing. I'm sure they're not bad, and I'm sure we'll have to bring our best game. So hopefully we can do that. Hopefully all the boys are ready and just play a good game.
All right. Congratulations again here on senior night, Nate, and good to have those conversations with you. So again, a huge night here for Waupun as they won 9-1 here on senior night. So impressed with what these boys have been able to accomplish here so far on the season, and really looking forward to see what's going to happen with them now as we continue to advance now into Badgerland Conference play. So they're coming in there. They had a bad game last night up in Anago. 2 hours on the bus ride there, 2 hours on the ride back. Get themselves regrouped, lose 7-1 last night, and then they come back out here and did a fantastic job winning 9-1 here at senior night over the Milton Redhawks. Cam, do you think you can slam a couple of commercials on there? You see where they're at?
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise just give a talk while I come up there. We'll come back up there and we'll just do a final wrap-up quickly of how things have turned out. So we'll be right back up there. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on...
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back here to the Waupun Community Center. We're Waupun Warriors here on senior night. A lot of seniors involved in the scoring. And the credit comes out to the defensemen, but Blake Kolker, a great night in goal for the Waupun Warriors. And they win 9-1 over the Milton Redhawks. And we're going to get ready to shift now to Badgerland Conference action. And again, a great job there by the interviewees, I thought. And huge thank you to Cam and Big Nate for their camera expertise tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here. I really enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you again to our sponsors. And Coach Tank was able to get off the ice before I had a chance to talk to him, but we'll make sure that we catch him on the next interview. You've been listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. Take care. God bless. And I can't wait to see you at the rink.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.